find yourself constantly stressed about money and finances? Are you ready to break free from the chains of debt and uncertainty? Rich Dad's 7 Lessons is the answer you've been searching for. Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, talks about how to make money and be successful. The book is based on the lessons he learned from his biological father, who was a teacher, and his rich dad, who was a successful businessman. In the book, Kiyosaki talks about how important it is to learn about money and how dangerous it is to depend only on traditional ways to make a living, like having a steady job and saving money in a bank account. By using these 7 key lessons, you'll learn how to think like a millionaire, invest wisely, and build a strong financial foundation. You don't need a lot of money or experience with money to do well. All you need is the willingness to learn and the determination to succeed. So, if you're ready to take control of your finances, stop worrying about money, and live the life you've always wanted, Rich Dad's 7 Lessons can help you get there. Before we move on to the video, click on the subscribe button and also the bell icon so you don't miss any of our updates. Let's get into the video. Lesson 1. The rich make their money work for them. You've probably heard the saying, work to live or live to work. This is one of the main ideas the book talks about. Most people need to work to stay alive. If they have financial issues, they either address them or request a raise. This is the trap into which the majority of middle class and working class individuals fall. Most of the time, those with less wealth pursue a quality education in order to qualify for better employment and earn more money. They typically avoid taking risks because they fear not being able to pay their bills, losing their jobs, or not having enough money to survive. Rich individuals, on the other hand, get wealth without exerting effort. In other words, they acquire profitable assets. This is without a doubt one of the most essential lessons from the book. Lesson 2. The difference between assets and liabilities. The author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad stresses how important it is to know the difference between assets and liabilities. Assets bring in money, and liabilities take money away. The author says that it's important to build a portfolio of assets that bring in enough passive income to cover your debts and give you financial freedom in the long run. Something that makes you money, like a rental property, stocks, or a business, is called an asset. On the other hand, a liability is something like a mortgage, credit card debt, or a car payment that costs you money. By focusing on getting assets and getting rid of debts, a person can get to a point where their passive income from assets is more than their costs from debts. This gives them financial freedom. Lesson 3. Financial education is your greatest asset. Rich Dad says that if you want to be financially free, you need to know the basics of money and investing. Financial education gives people the tools they need to make smart decisions about their money and understand how money flows. It shows people how important passive income is, how powerful compounding is, and how dangerous debt can be. With a good financial education, people can build wealth and feel secure about their financial futures, no matter what the stock market or economy does. Lesson 4. Don't work to earn money, work to learn. According to this principle, one should focus on acquiring knowledge and skills rather than just chasing money. By doing these things, you can build a solid understanding of money that will help you get to a better place where you are financially free. This approach encourages people to put money into themselves, develop a growth mindset, and look for new ways to learn and grow all the time. By focusing on their own growth and development, people can reach their full potential, make money, and live life their way. Lesson 5. Reinvest the profits you make. According to this strategy, instead of spending the money you make, you should invest it in things that bring in money on their own. By doing this, over time, one can build wealth and become financially independent. Reinvesting profits is a powerful way to build wealth because the profits from the investment can be used to make even more profits in the future. This method needs discipline, patience, and a long-term view, but it pays off in a big way. Don't think about how to earn more income. Look for more valuable assets. That's how you should repeat the cycle, says Kiyosaki. Lesson 6. The risk separates the rich from poor. Rich people know how important it is to take calculated risks and see them as a necessary part of making money. On the other hand, the poor are often afraid of taking risks and prefer to play it safe by keeping their money in low-yield savings accounts or investing in low-risk, low-reward options. But the lessons in Rich Dad and Poor Dad show that taking calculated risks can lead to big financial gains and personal and professional growth. The key is to understand that risk and reward are closely linked and to make smart, strategic decisions that are in line with one's goals and values. By being willing to take risks, people can change their financial futures and reach true financial freedom. Lesson 7. Mind your own business. These principles stress how important it is to take charge of one's financial future by becoming an entrepreneur and owning one's own business. By doing this, people can set up passive income streams, build wealth, and get to a point where they are financially independent. This lesson tells people to start thinking like business owners and not just about their current job. It talks about how important it is to make systems and processes that work for the business and not just for the business. People can take charge of their financial futures, make more money, and live life on their own terms if they mind their own business. So, by following these simple strategies, one can develop a strong foundation of financial literacy, create wealth, and live a life of financial independence. Whether you're just starting out or looking to take your financial journey to the next level, Rich Dad's 7 Lessons are a valuable resource to help you achieve your goals. So, invest in yourself and start applying these principles today. That was all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Give this video a big thumbs up and tell us in the comments section which lesson inspired you the most. Thanks for watching.